各位观众，excuse me，各位观众晚上好。我们今天要玩轩辕剑3云和山的彼端 ，or as we know it in English, or 彼端 yes we know it in English. 轩辕Sword 3, Miss Beyond the Mountains. Hello everyone, welcome to our usual stream. It seems to be loading from the auto load rather than here. But if you might remember correctly, we are indeed on. Sorry for the late start also, because like there is stuff that happened. So today's stream will be a bit shorter than normal. We'll see where we can go from there. Hello Lucian Creek, welcome. Oops. Wrong file. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Septim has a new sprite. No, never mind. That was a bug. I was like, he has his sprite from the King of the Franks. What's going on? No. Anyway, we're gonna make our way from the little tiny town of Beirut. Isn't the metropolis today, as it is today. It's, at this point in time, it was very small. And we need to head toward Damascus down there. Ooh, new battle music. 46, 50, and 6. Wait, 139. Oh. Let's see, the crown of thorns has finally finished growing. Yeah, today's stream will be a bit shorter than normal because we won't be able to do the full 2 hours, but oh well. Wow, this will increase his. They're really not joking. It will increase his attack power. Increases by 5. Dang, that's really good. Welcome to Damascus, friends. Our next major town. I guess, like, do we have tons of side quests? I do not know. Answer Liki. And this person says, I do, well, let's see. I conduct sales all over the world, and I've been to many different places. Let's see. Damascus is even more glorious. It's far more glorious than Venice. But compared to Chang'an in the east, it's still one tier short. Chang'an? Interesting. I think at this time it was the capital of. Yeah, if you're wondering, no, Beijing was not used as the capital as of this time. I don't think it doesn't even exist at this point. In any case, if you have the opportunity, you should go to Chang'an once. And Chang'an is Xi'an nowadays, so in case you're wondering what, if you wish to visit Chang'an, you can. It just won't be called Chang'an. Damascus Hotel. Okay. Hello, welcome. It costs 100 to stay the night. Yeah, sure. I do think it will take a while if we decide to talk to every NPC, so I'll see what's available. I mean, or Emin. Yep. Anyway, the prophets. Excuse me. Sorry about that. The prophets do not support celibacy. Since I am like, what do they call the leader of the mosque? Oh my goodness. I cannot think of the word for it. Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but yeah. I guess we call them like, this is not the leader of them, like the person who prays primary. I don't know if there's an English word for it, but like, since I am I am the primary prayer person for the mosque, I also can live life normally like the ordinary people. I really don't understand what those people who don't wish not to be married are thinking. Oh, okay. Criticizing single people, I see. Well, some people don't want to get married. Okay, let's talk to the guy outside for a few times to see what he sells. It's easier to find new and interesting goods in the bigger cities. A few years ago, I went to Chang'an in the Tang Kingdom, and when I returned, I was able to make a lot of money. In actuality, a real precious a real precious treasure is not easy to find within the big cities. Or strange and interesting treasure, maybe I should say. Even if you do find it, the price would scare you to death. Okay, we're just talking to Ansa. See, Lucky? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. My grandfather was... I see. My father stayed in the Dai Kingdom for 50 years. Right, that is Dai. Right, hold on. No, Kang. Oh my goodness. What am I saying? Apparently I can't read. It is Jian Kang the Kang, right? Yeah. The Kang Kingdom? Yeah. In the Kang Kingdom for 50 years. And he ran into someone who had, I don't know, Daipo. Oh my goodness. I don't know, not know why I'm And like I have no clue why I must be half asleep or something. Anyway, he ran into a person who had a very ancient artifact, the Xuan Yuan sword. Yes, the one that is the name of our the series. Widad said, "What kind of treasure was it?" "I heard that it is a sword that has waged war against countless monsters and demons." Oh, anyway, back then the owner of the sword went to the Kang Kingdom to find treasure. He wanted to find a certain treasure called the monster fusion kettle is what we translate officially, I think. Yeah, the monster fusion kettle. The monster fusion kettle, says Widad. He heard that that treasure was found was for a brief time in the western area of the kingdom of Tang. And by the way, remember, I just to make it really like I feel like it's really important to note that the kingdom of Tang did not cover the entirety of what modern China does. So certain parts of what is Western China now does not belong to the Tang Kingdom, the Tang Dynasty, as we call it these days. Perhaps it's in the area of the Kang Kingdom or the Shi Kingdom. Was he able to find it? Says Widad. Oh, so that's what it's called in English, the Toshkent. I'm not very familiar with that particular kingdom, so I didn't know what to call it. Anyway, we got some. And yes, there are no. I don't think they had. Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. I just did. Yeah, this is actually good. Some good history stuff. In case back then was east. That area happens to be east of the Islamic Umayyad Caliphate, but the Islamic Empire. West of the great Tang Kingdom, south of the Turks, and north of the Tubal Kingdom. The Tubal is the Tubal, is as we pronounce it, is Tubal is a Tibetan kingdom, by the way. Back then the situation was chaotic. How would he be able to find it? And also we know that who has it right now. Totally not us, right? Who's to say it didn't end up in the deepest part of the heavenly mountain? It really is like trying to find it. I like how he find a needle in the haystack. Where would you start your search? And Tianshan, I think, is it the... Hold on. Yeah, it's the mountain. Tianshan is the Not heavenly mountain. I translated literally. I should have just kept it as Tian Shan, because that's what we call it these days too. It's the mountain range. It's between Kyrgyzstan and China. And so, like, it's like on the board. It's like that area between Central Asia and China, essentially. None of the stands, I think, exist as nations at this point, so I didn't even know that was what the mountain range was called. Shows how much I know. My geography could use work, apparently, once you get into Central Asia. Let's see. Treasure like the legendary, Xuan Yuan sword. How do I say this? 可遇不可求 is like you won't get a chance to see it. Yeah, or like, yeah, it's like you won't be able to find it. You'll only run into it. But like, I guess like, yeah. You'll only run to a legendary treasure like the Xuan Yuan sword by chance. Yeah, by chance. And you'll never be able to find it yourself. Like, he basically is just saying, like, the only way you'll encounter a legendary treasure like the Xuan Yuan sword is by chance. Let's see. Now I do have a Chinese sword that I've taken from the kingdom of bringing back from the kingdom of Tang that needs to be sold. I'll sell it to you for the low price of 1,500 silver. What do you think? We might as well grab it. It's not. We have money, so let's buy it. You truly have a good eye for this. I have obtained the Chinese sword. Would it be called Zhongguo at this time? I don't know. That's weird. But the sword is called the Chinese sword. Who's to say that this sword in your hands will be able to write a new legend? Alright, let's see how strong this Chinese sword is. Let's see. So yes, this was forged by in a very strange way. Like, its true power has yet to be proven. So can I use the Chinese sword? I can. It will lower his attack if I use it, but I don't know if it would be better to use that or keep my my crescent sword. I think it can be exchanged later. Okay, so we'll just hold on to it for now. So this is Robert the merchant, he says. Now the situation is getting more and more tense. But as long as it doesn't get in the way of my business, it's fine. Okay. And Jian, or I don't know. I am heading with my master towards the Mediterranean. I have seen quite a large amount of cities, but Damascus is definitely among the most grand of all of them. Widad says, even more grand than Venice. Okay. Sorry, just had to make sure. Originally, Venice and Damascus were evenly matched. But ever since the knights that were sent to, or like ever since the night, the Templar knights caused a disturbance, they hasn't been able to restore its former glory. Yeah, the knights really did a number on Venice, who would be one of the more interesting cities. Tibuk or Tibuk, I don't know how to. Let's see. Let's see. The Umayyads always turned the places they conquered, even even including the residents, as their own personal legal legal fund, or I think legal fund. Yeah. Let's see. And a source of resources that they can pull out from endlessly. You know, I don't know what Jimian then means. I mean, I think you know what it means. I don't know how to say it in English, because it's not. I think it's in English. Do they call it infidel, or like people who are not Muslim? Yeah, I don't know the actual term it's translated to, but it's interesting. Yeah, they don't call them, like, unlike in Christianity, I don't think it's called heretics. Let's see. The foreigners here are victims of exploitation and persecution, but the Prophet did tell us that we ought to treat those who are not Muslim with with care. The Umayyads have already let's see. Let's see, how do I say this? Have already failed to follow this failed to follow that commandment gravely. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, it has been a while since the Prophet, the age of the like 100 years after, a little bit more than 100 years after the Prophet Muhammad. So yeah, let's see. These past few years, there have been revolts one after another in various places. They they are set on let's see, overthrowing the violent Umayyad Caliphate. Umayyad Dynasty, actually, as they wrote. Umayyad Dynasty. It seems like I'm afraid that in the future there'll be even more more explosive and let's see, and fierce battles. Yeah, so the Dimi, I see. So that's how they write. I need to do a little crash course on what a Dimi is in Islam. Like, I guess. Yeah, see, this is what happens when I'm not particularly like familiar with Islam. I see. Yeah, so it is a non-Muslim. Like, that's the official term, but it was used when it was under they lived in the government that is governed by like, I think it's still use that. They still use that for people who are not Muslim but living in Muslim states. At this time, I don't know if the Jigiza tax was in place, but I think it was. In any case, yeah. It's anyone who's not Muslim. I didn't know that there was a term for that. I only knew that they had different legal status, but cool. I learned something today. And then Beck, this is the merchant Beck says, the Islamic world really is a great place to do business. So many treasure from different lands are brought here for businesses here. I guess, like, yeah, here, yeah. He's just saying all sorts of treasure can be are bought and sold here. Maybe that's how I should have translated it that way. Who's to say that the war won't allow me to be able to get even more money? A few years ago, Tadamor. Hold on. Tadamor. Like, which figure was? Let me think. Historical figure is this? See, now this is exposing what I don't know. Tadamor is more. Huh. I wonder what it is in English. So I see it's a. Oh, I see. So it's Palmyra. I see. So it's currently the former. Now it's where's like Palmyra. Yeah, Palmyra. In English, it's basically Palmyra in English. Like, that's what. This is just one of its names. I didn't know Tadmor, or Tadmor is what, like, it's translated to in English. But, like, anyway, but I didn't know it under that name. I only knew it as Palmyra, or if you use modern Greek, it would be Palmyra. Yeah, Palmyra is it's just a place in I think it's near I think is it Turkey nowadays? Yeah, or it's near Damascus. Yeah, or is it in Syria? I forget where is it nowadays. Yeah, it's in Syria. So sorry, I keep thinking I forgot. It's not in a city in Anatolia or where Turkey is. So a few years ago when they when there was war in Palmyra, I was able to make a lot of money. I know. I was like, how dare he to be able to make such money from war and still act so self-satisfied? Anyway, we're here at the weapon shop. Have you come to buy weapons, or would you like to drink some wine? Wait, but you're Muslim. How in the world are you drinking wine? I mean, me here. I'll bring some wine. Please enter. We sell some wine in the underground, in the basement. But you mustn't let other people know. Ah, secret. Wine cellar. Let's see what happens if you want to buy weapons from him. Yeah, these weapons are not available, and a lot of this is just the same thing we've already have. So I'm not gonna get anything in particular. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're Muslim, you cannot drink. You can't drink wine. So he is doing it entirely in secret. Probably selling it to foreigners because he can get away with it. Wait. I'm sorry. Our storage is upstairs. If you want to buy wine, please head towards the lowermost left. Just see. Head to the stairs on the lower left, please. Alright. And this is the black market, because this wine is definitely not legal to sell in a Muslim state. Welcome. Would you like to drink some wine? Says the mistress of the wine shop. You can buy some red wine here, which is very. There are quite a few good places to get it from that grow it, would be able to grow it, but definitely illegal. I will buy a couple just for later. Let's see. You can. Anyway, red wine can bring out latent power, but at the same time, it causes you to. It reduces your sharpness. So yeah, obviously it'll make you drunk, so you won't be as sharp as you normally would be. Yeah, we'll buy it for $7.50. We have money. We sell our wine in secret here. You please do not let the Emir know. Otherwise, we will be forced to close. I know, they're totally getting away with it. They're probably only looking for to find it quite interesting, considering Widad is clearly in our party, but I guess she doesn't look like a typical Muslim woman, so maybe that's how she's getting away with it. Anyway, this is the patrolman, and he says, His His Highness the Caliph has decreed that the entire city is to be placed on alert. Okay. Anyway, this is the traveling merchant, Lendik. Landik or Lendik? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. The camel is the mode of transportation that must be that all who wish to do business in the desert who must prepare. I plan to rent a fleet of camels, or like a group of camels. Let's see. And go through all manner of places in the world to do business. Yeah, camels are very useful because they can hold so much. They don't require a lot of water to subsist, or because they can store it. I guess that's Wirt's case. A caravan of camels? Yeah, I did not know what the group of was. Anyway, this is the home of the jeweler. They said that was just the have such funny group names. I know they do. My dad says, "Why are the three of you sighing?" Tina here says, like, it's all because of the master of our head of the family. He gives us jewelry, but he still wants to test us first. Oja? Yeah, I think. Let's see. Let's see. My husband has brought out 17 large pearls and wants the three of us to divide it in the manner in the method he prefers. Otherwise, he will take it back. Widad says, "Oh, how does he divide these pearls?" And Shamila says, "Oh, it's time for math again. Hooray." Let's see. Father's method goes as such. Within the 70 pearls, half will go to Mama, and let's see, 1/3 will go to me, and 1/9 will go to the servant Tina. I see. So I'm going to make note of that. But like, that doesn't divide evenly. So how would that work? I'm going to write it down though. One-third for Mama. Or sorry, 1/2 for Mama, sorry. For daughter. And 1/9 for servant, okay. Could you instruct Oja says, could you instruct us on how to divide this? Okay. How to distribute this? Yeah, maybe the better way to put it. So, half of 17 is technically 8. 8, 5, and I know there's so and 1, but that doesn't make sense. That's 14. So I guess you need to be like approximate. 17 is like 8. is 8.5, so maybe 9. 5 and 3, but that seems not correct. Yeah, so how, let me just answer the question. Let's see. Yeah, I'm curious. Maybe I should have... Crap, I probably should have saved before I talk to these people. What happens if I say no? Will I be able to do this later? If I say no right now... I'm sorry, I too do not know how. I'm just checking what happens if you do the calculation. 6 and 9 and... Would it be 6, 9, and 2? Like, it would be like 9 for mama, 6 for the daughter, and then 2 for the servant, because you're just rounding up each time. If you round up, that's how it would work. So, wouldn't that be the answer? Yeah, sure, let's try. The wife, Oja, will receive 9 of the pearls. The daughter, Shamila, would get 6 of them. And the servant, Tina, would get 2 of them. Right? Tina says, let me think about that. Think. Yep, I was right. Okay, cool. You just have to round up each time. Tina says, like, thank you. We all believe you are correct. Ochan says, in order to thank you, allow me to give you some spices and and special tea. Special tea leaves. Thanks, Oja. Ooh, we got our spices and tea leaves. Widad says, special tea leaves? Shamila says, to put it more precisely, it is plants that can be used to make tea for drinking. Let's see. Okay, what kind of thing is this? Yeah, my botany is not very good either, so sorry guys. Even if I don't entirely know every single plant type. What do they call this in English? And do I even know what this is? Even in English too. Oh, it's lavender. Interesting. I did not realize this was the word for lavender. Oops. Anyway, let's see. Lavender can serve as spices, and it can be used to make tea. And they're right. To brew tea, maybe I should put it that way. It's jasmine? It's interesting. Because my dictionary says it's lavender, so... Huh. That's interesting. Oh, wait, well, I'm dumb. Oh, you're talking about moldy. Yeah, It's jasmine tea, of course. What am I? I just blanked through. Now that you say it, I'm like, oh, of course it is. I remember now, cause like in if you go to like a place that like a tea house, or what we call a tea house in English, or a place they serve dim sum, they will often like okay, I don't know, do I really have to explain what dim sum is? Like that's like just like the like it's a type of food that they're meant to like, or they're hors d'oeuvres, I guess, like what you would call an hors d'oeuvre in the West. Like they're off. So like if you go to a dim sum, like a place that sells dim sum, oftentimes they'll ask you what type of tea you like. Some of them will ask you what type of tea you'd like. Oftentimes, like one of them is moly, which is jasmine, a very common tea type, and then there's other ones, a chrysanthemum is also very common as well. So like you might get those as your choices. I love chrysanthemum tea. Me too. I actually really like chrysanthemum. I like jasmine and chrysanthemum tea. When I was young, I didn't really understand how to appreciate chrysanthemum tea at first. I think when I was young, I thought it was always weird tasting, but like I grew to appreciate it a lot more when I grew older. Anyway, this person said, she continues, I have heard that in the Greek kingdom of Tang in the east, they use jasmine to make tea. That type of tea also has a very special name. It is called xiangpian, which is what would be called? I'm like, yeah, they call it scented tea. I mean, like it is scented tea, but like xiangpian is I guess is what the official name would be in Chinese. In any case, yeah, we got a tea. I could go for some tea right now, but it's kind of late at night for me to do that, so we will not do that. And here's the lavender. You can use it to make tea. I don't think you can do anything with it, so... No, it is not usable for healing or anything. These are living creatures. It's a key item. Okay. Neat. This is the second floor of the jeweler's house. So yeah, you can get to the top of the house, but there really isn't anything you can do here. No, nothing you can do here for now. It's hot though in Damascus. Hunain, yeah, I don't know how to say this. I don't know what this name is in English. Hunain is like, let's see. Anyway. You must never forget to do good and bestow blessings on others. In the future, you will definitely be able to reap a great reward. If you could do more good deeds, you'll never be tired of it. Well, that's good. Excuse me. There's quite a few guards here, so This is Washiga. I don't know how to say Washig. It's like the art of fortune telling. Those kind of things, really, like, in actuality, aren't really anything special. Manchidi, I think. Manchidi. I don't know how to pronounce these names. Fortune telling is merely a tool to deceive people. It can't be relied on for accuracy, I guess. Let's see. It can never be 100% accurate. Maybe that's better. This is the Osman house. Even though there are some girls dressed with bare midriffs that you see in there, I don't know if that's actually a thing. Talk to the girl in Osman's house many times. This is Ali's house first. This is a store. We are the biggest store in the Empire of Islam. If you want to buy something, I should definitely have it. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really need. These are the coral earrings, so I will grab one for Nicole. The coral earrings, can they be worn by... No, this is not Nicole. Lower wisdom by her wisdom, but it will increase her strength, so I don't know. Well, it could be useful later. I'm not gonna wear it for now. Thank you for your patronage. Ali's house. Ali says like, you should be more careful. If you break something, you may not be able to pay for it. Anyway, you won't be able to grab the chest right now. Those who steal will have their hands cut. Will be punished by having their hands cut off. Okay. So you can't grab anything. This is the second floor of Ali's house. We'll go to Osman's house after this, so don't worry. Oh yeah, let's actually talk to him. I just realized I only talked to the chess. Ali says, Ali here says, I have to head out for some important business, but there's just too many valuables inside this house. May I ask you to watch over my house? Sure. Thank you. I will come back very soon. I won't. So yeah, you have to actually fulfill the request. Don't you? And don't touch it. Yeah, don't break. Basically, don't break your promise. Anyway, he's about to say, you mustn't let anyone You must definitely not let anyone take the things within the chest, and that includes you. Alright, so we're gonna just hang out and wait. No one will. We're not gonna leave the house unattended, and we will also not steal the things we're actually supposed to guard. It's one of those things in the game where, like, you would think, like, oh, your first instinct is to steal the chest, because that's what a normal player would do. But they're actually here to tell you you need to not break your promise. Ali came back and he says, like, I truly am thankful to you. Because of your help, I was able to success excuse me. I was able to conduct a large business deal, or like get a big amount of business. No, like when you successfully get like a big transaction of business. I don't know how to say it in English. I don't know why. In any case, he was able to get like a successful business transaction, big business transaction. Among the five chests here, I'll let you take one as to serve as repayment. Okay, so there are 5 chests here, and you can pick one of each. Only one of the 5, which makes sense. In order to, so the other chests would, so thank you for looking at that ahead of time. I was actually going to save and then load it over and over again, but you need the one on the furthest left for a side quest. Yeah, that's the one we will prioritize. I have obtained the Divine Emperor's helmet. Vidad says, like, I really wish I could take all of them. It's unfortunate we can only take one. May the true God Allah protect you. Protect your joy and your peace and happiness. Yeah, that helmet sounds like a side quest. You couldn't wear it now, too. And it is better for, it's worse for defense, but increases attack and agility. I guess I can wear it now, so actually I will do that now. Oh, someone with the Star of David? That means... Or no, it's not a star, the pentagram. That's not the Star of David. I don't know why I said that. This is a fortune teller's shop. Miss Wida... Anyway, she is... Locoseni? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Like, Miss Widad. Candide is it Candide? I'm not sure. No, it is, I think this is Islamic, so I just need to look up translate the name. This is what I want to. I believe, I forget what it, Kendi, yeah. Thank you. So I did not know the historical figure behind this, so. Well, actually, there's a. I don't know if there's an actual name person. Anyway, she says like, have you been able to visit teacher Kendi recently? Widad says like, I happen to be planning to visit him. Has something strange happened? Locuseni says, the fortune teller says. Earlier, excuse me. Earlier, when I went to the teacher's house in the east, the eastern side, I wasn't able to. I saw that he wasn't there. I felt it was a little strange. Oh, something like that happened? Or like she's like, is that? Or like she's like, yeah, something like that happened. Essentially, is what she's saying. That old man Kendi, what is he up to now? Look at Cindy says, oh yes. At moment, the entire city of Damascus is on high alert. You should be careful. Hello, random person. Welcome. Widad says, thank you. I will. I will be careful. Thanks for streaming again. No problem. Locuseni says, like, if the situation weren't so chaotic, I really want to visit teacher Kendi in the east again. I gotta love this, the emoticons. So that's how you obtain the information about how to get about Kendi. Excuse me. But anyway, so guys, maybe about 10 to 15 more minutes is as far as we'll go. And then, like, that's gonna be it for the night, I think. Because it is getting pretty late, and I do still have work, so. This is the palace guard. He says, like, while a command from His Highness the Caliph, you may not enter the sacred palace. Or, like, enter the palace. The Imperial Palace. Maybe I should make sure to mention that. Hussein. Oh, wait, I already talked to this person. Okay. Yeah, so he's just describing the Imperial Palace. Does this even matter? I mean, I could just move this along because it's not particularly important, but you know. Let's see. Oh, I guess I'll translate for you guys. The Imperial Palace of the Caliph in Damascus is beautiful and imposing. The palace walls are made with soft rock, I think. Like, 如是 is like, how do I say? What do we try to say this in English? I mean, to be honest, even if I did know what the English, I may not know what the stone actually is like. Yeah, I guess it's like soft rock. I don't know if this has an actual. Like is yeah, it's like it's been lit with soft bricks, maybe. I don't know. Soft brick. The floors are. Let's see. I know. So this is one of those things where like. The floors are paved with an ornamental slab, and it really does have the aura of the Imperial Palace of Constantinople. No, hold on, wait, 金氏大丁. No, hold on, that's not right. Or am I wrong? I know, this is the part. I just couldn't. I just wanted to. I was like, wait, that's not right. Hold on. Oh, it is Constantinople. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I'm not wrong. Okay, I should have just trusted my instincts. I was like, this is Constantinople, right? Of the Imperial Palace of Constantinople. This city is one of the biggest capitals in in all of Western Asia. Let's see. Hold on, just looking up something real quick. Yeah. Anyway, like, it could rival even the city of Alexandria. Yeah, that's why I was like, what is this Pime? Pime. But Pime means to rival or to be compare favorably, I suppose. So the Alexandria he's talking about is most likely the one in Egypt, which is also was at this time one of the most like exceptional cities. Had the famous library before it was burnt down. Really sad about that happened. How much knowledge was burnt in that fire? The fire of the Library of Alexandria is so painful to. It's almost as bad as the burning of the library in Baghdad. That's also really awful for human history. But anyway, Alexandria was the place to be, though, if you wanted to be a scholar. Now, like, nowadays, they're kind of rebuilding the library to be also excellent. So you can actually still... The new Library of Alexandria is pretty cool, too. It's not... It's even though it's sad that the old one was burnt, but at least the new one will try to continue the tradition of the old one. And that's the Alexandria in Egypt, so... There are a bunch of other cities named Alexandria too, that were by Alexander the Great, but I don't think they're quite as famous as the one in Egypt. Or they didn't succeed. weren't as successful either. This is the warrior Osman. He says, like, in the world of Islam, scholars are worshipped by the common people, and their status is even higher than that of the warriors. The Prophet Muhammad encouraged everyone to seek knowledge. Let's see, knowledge, even to the point of having to go study in China. Let's see, in China, and also to not be afraid of the difficulties of the journey there. I hope that my daughter Yeta, I think, will be able to be married to a scholar. That is my greatest wish, my life's greatest wish. It'd be best if it was a scholar like who's so full of knowledge, like the astrologer Kendi. That would truly be the greatest honor. Alright, let's go to Osman and talk to the girl a lot. Speaking of the daughter he was referring to, Yeta says, please have your, he's referred to with that here, please have your friend leave here. I must protect my purity for my future husband. So yeah, I guess it would be considered, you'd be considered unclean if a man had seen you before you're married, your marriage day. I think, I mean, like, I'm just double checking, but yes, I do believe it's purity is what the way we translate that. Yeah, or maybe chastity. I think actually chastity is even better. I can't say it's purity, but you could chastity, like she must be chaste, right? So Yeta says, like, please have your friend leave. By being here, he will be an obstacle to my purity. A male stranger entering the room of an unmarried girl will only cause her reputation, will sully her reputation. Oh great and all powerful Allah, please have mercy on me. Let's see. You rude person, hurry and leave here. Let's see. I feel as though I'll be corrupted if you look at me. Take one more look at me. If you do not leave, all I can do... Wow, I see. All I will be able to do... I can do is die in order to be forgiven for my sin by Allah. Sorry. Oops. Widad says like, yeah, please calm down. We will go ahead and we'll go and leave now. Uh-oh. He says, Father, hurry. There is a strange man who has barged in here. And Osman here says like, you whelp, when did you get in here? How dare you bully our daughter? Let's see. I will take both of your hands for that. Widad says, Osman, please do not be rash. Osman says, good heavens, a demoness. Nicole says like, Nicole says, if you want to take Septim's hands, then I, Nicole, will first strike you with lightning. Septim says like, Nicole, I told you not to come out and scare people. Nicole says, Humph. Who asked him to wish harm upon you? Oh, Nicole, always making trouble. Okay. As long as Nicole is here, if you really do end up making a move, your house let's see. Yeah. Your house I'm afraid your house will be, or like, how do I say this? Your house will be in trouble. I think it'd be best if you do not. I think it'd be best if you stop. I like this saying too. 得了便宜还卖乖，你真是太嚣张了。Oh, let's see. How to say? Osman here's like, wow, you've gained the advantage, and you're pretending, and yet and it's like you've taken advantage of us, but you're pretending to be innocent. I guess you're taking advantage of us, and you're pretending to be innocent. You've really gotten too. You really are so bold. You really are too bold. There's no need to escalate this any further. Forget about it, Osman. Nicole says, Septim, you don't have to worry about their house being destroyed about me destroying their house. Why don't you come in to the world of the kettle with me? I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'll teach you a good lesson. Septim says like, no, Nicole. Uh-oh. Widad says like, oh, that woman really has gone too far. Septim says, I'll have to go inside the monster fusion kettle to save him. Otherwise, Osmond really will be killed by Nicole. Oh, we have a crisis. But before the crisis begins, I think it is indeed a good time to stop. I know y'all want to find out what happens in the kettle, but we're going to have to save Osmond in the kettle on the next stream because we ran out of time. But if you did enjoy today's stream, we do have a Discord where you can discuss this game and other games of interest. Or you can follow us on Facebook or Twitter or Blue Sky down below. If you did enjoy this stream, we do have archives of previous streams on the YouTube page. Or if you're watching from YouTube, you pretty much are already there. So, neato. Anyway, sorry for today's was shorter than normal. I wish we could have streamed earlier, but stuff happened. But hopefully on Friday we'll be able to stream a full 2 hours and then make a lot of progress in the plot and hopefully not get bogged down by translation. Sorry, I've been a little bit slower for this stream because there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of strange terms too and places. So yeah, thank you for putting up with me and my translating speed. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I guess as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见, which means see you next time, and 谢谢收看, which means thank you for watching. 求神祝福们, may God bless you, 愿你一天有福, may your day be full of blessing. Hope you guys have a good one, and see you around. Bye now. Oh, Osmond. Oh, you picked a fight with the wrong person. Oh, Nicole is going to kill him. Yikes.